It's a Green Blob here. I've done some work off camera. I have put a bridge between the two connections. The Batcave entrance now has a waterfall, and there's nothing I can do about this. I thought I tried waterlogged blocks, but that didn't work, and there's nothing I can do about that. So that's sad. But then I did the driveway to the mansion. With the help of my sister, did the roof, and got some cars in here, did a little bit of the interior. This room is mostly the same. And then the door is actually functional now, so you can, like, go through the door, if I can, like so. And then there's the upstairs, too, which, what you have up here is you have the bed, you have a climbing wall, you have push up, pull up, and climbing rope up in the second layer. And you know, it looks okay, which is what I was trying to go for. But today we're not going to be working on this, sadly. What we're going to have to be doing is we're going to do a major step, which I don't know if I showed all of this stuff. Of course, as I go into this area, it's going to get, like, lag times 7. But, you know, here's the stone layer, which you guys have seen. The colored layer, which you guys have seen. The nether layer, which some of you haven't seen. And then there's a couple more layers here. So there is the end layer, the ocean layer, the snow, the ice and snow layer, the wood layer, the farming layer, the natural stuff layer, and the sandstone layer, the redstone layer, and the ores layer. And this is the last layer I can do, and I thought, you know, like, let's get this thing done, because we only have so much time. And also, I think, yeah, this comes down too far. Yes, it does. Okay, I'll have to fix that. But I thought, you know, let's get a start back up at the end layer and work our way down and see if we can get it all done in this episode, hopefully, because we're really running out of time. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to catch up with you and do progress updates on each layer. So I'll catch up with you when I'm there. So we did the end layer, and so we have this in this room. This is the main room. This is going to be where I'm going to grow the chorus fruit, and we have this room as well. I guess I'm thinking this one should be the trophy room. And I guess I have no idea what I'll do with this one, but let's go on to the ocean layer now. And this is what we did for the ocean layer. You guys saw this room before. We have this room. And what I want to do in the ocean layer is basically so I want to make a seaweed farm, and I want to make a pickle farm. Now you'll notice I have coral in my inventory. We could do coral, but I have to do that at a later date when I have, like, slabs and stuff in here, which I'll probably do that off camera, because that would be a boring progress update compared to this, which, you know, is still boring, but that would be more boring-er. So let's go on to the ice layer. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last clip, so I'm just going to say it again. The reason I had coral in my inventory is because I had plans to do that for a room, but that would require waterlogging a room, and and that would also require me, so that way it doesn't flow down to the beacons, putting slabs in, and I'll do that off camera. I know I said I'd do the slabs and stuff off camera. I don't know if I mentioned the coral going along with it. But I've also done the snow and ice layer and what I plan to do for these. Thinking for this one, snow farm, and this one, ice farm. I don't know what the others will do, but, they'll sit there. Now on to the wood layer. This one should give us a variety of more of options, so let's see how it turns out. So you guys are probably like, wait, a wood layer? And a snow layer? How could that be, since you've already did them on the first layer? Well, I wanted to change things up, and instead of just, like, mixing things together like I did the first layer, this is actually, like, the final draft, But let's show you the wood layer. So, I have this, and this, and this, and this. Did I miss something? I think it... This looks like dark oak. Is that spruce? Can't tell. And then nothing is done on the back yet because I have no ideas for what I want to do on the back. Huh. What is this one? This is dark oak. Then it should not blend in with this block, right? What is this? I don't know. I don't think I did it right. I need this. Yeah, that's okay. I'll fix that. Let me know what you guys think I should do for these. For this wood layer back here, I do know that this is going to be the tree shoot, and let's see, we're at level 37 right now, and it goes all the way up to he says. Doesn't finish his sentence. All the way up to 60. So yeah, we're good on the 30 or 40 blocks it required. Or we should be good. Now let's go to the next layer, which is the farming layer, which is not going to be very interesting, but I'm going to do the farming layer. And on the farming layer, like I said in the last clip, you're like, well, don't you do a whole bunch of farms on the second colored layer? Yes, you would be correct, and all the farms, such as like wheat and beetroot, and, cactus and cocoa beans. Now, cactus and cocoa beans would stay up there because they provide dye, but wheat and beetroot and all that would be here. So let me show you what we have here. We have this room, and I'm thinking this one should be beetroot, and this one should be wheat, and then we could do melons and melons and pumpkins, because I have a top layer up there which will definitely change, and I had an original plan to change that, but let's go on to the natural layer now. And on these I chose mushrooms, so we have this layer, and this one is where we're going to grow the red mushrooms. Now, there's not very much space to grow a mushroom, especially not this one, which is going to be the taller one. But we can make it manage. We can manage because you can make automatic growers, so you bet I'm making that. Let's go on to the sandstone layer now. Maybe we can also make mushroom farms. I know you can I know there's a way to do it. Maybe I can do that. And we can do that for the natural layer. Let's go on to the sandstone layer now, though. And now the sandstone layer is done. One thing that we can do in these is duplicate sand. I know that's possible. Maybe not in this version, but I know it's possible. And now let's go on to the redstone layer. And now we have the redstone layer done. We have this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, and this room. And I want to say, I don't think I said this before. If I don't state what the purpose of a room is, it's probably storage. But now, the final layer, and we can be done with this video. I've spent almost 2 hours on this video, so let's get this last layer done. Okay, the final one. So we have this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, this room, and this room. And you're probably wondering, why is there a second redstone room and a quartz room, since you had the nether section, which had not a quartz room yet, but I'm going to build it, and a redstone room on the redstone level? Well, because I'm not going to actually store redstone here. I'm just doing things related to that category. So actual redstone blocks would be here, but I'm not storing redstone here. Same with the nether quartz. So yeah, that's going to have to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys like, hopefully you guys comment, hopefully you guys subscribe, and hopefully after you guys subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you all again. Wait, if you're still listening past this point, if you check the description, there are a couple links. If you click on those, they lead you to my other channels. And my other channels haven't gotten as much love as this one, so if you would do the same thing to them as I asked politely a minute or two ago, that would be wonderful. But that's going to have to do it, so goodbye. That was the pause button. Goodbye.